Originally, I had this idea where I would give you a set of numbers in an array that's out of order. For example, 5, 8, 10, then 3, then maybe a 1. And then say, build me a for loop that sorts it. And I thought to myself, well, that's difficult in itself, and it's probably better if we use like a sort function. So why not show you the JavaScript sort function? Let's pretend we have an array of values, and we'll have numbers. So let's say 7, then 2, then 10, then 3.14159. All right, we have this value, this array of numbers, integers, and you want to be able to sort these. They can be as long as you want. So the best way to do this is to first, we're going to call the array and apply sort function. And it works like this. First we call the array, and we say sort. And when you say sort, we're also going to create a function, okay? So it's going to be a function, and we pass 2 parameters. So the first thing we need to do is say function a comma b. That is our parameters. And because it's a function, we have another set of mustache braces. And then we're going to say, let's return values. So we're going to return to this function a to b. And then finally, we're going to console log the array. And you can practice this now. If you want to take this in the JS Fiddle, and I highly recommend you do, go practice this. Build this now, and what you're going to find out is your array gets sorted from lowest to high. If you want to invert it, if you want to go from high to low, all you're basically going to do is flip this around, B to A. So A represents the beginning, B represents the end. If you want to invert it, it's B to A. If it's normal from low to high, then you say A to B. It's not A minus B, it is A to B. A to B, okay? It's not a minus. So that was a sort function in JavaScript. And you don't necessarily need to do this method if you want to build a for loop, if you want to be complicated about it and build a long way out. But in a simple numerical array that's two-dimensional, this would be the easiest way to do it. Just run the sort function. You should also know that the sort function does not work on arrays with strings because it's a string. Like you can't calculate values. I mean, you could, I guess if you really wanted to on a string, then you could calculate the length of every single character in an index position in the array and then separate it that way. That might be a challenge that you want to do. But other than that, just use this sort function on an integer array.